My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Every single week, we break down full fight cards. We give you our picks, our bets, and our fantasy plays. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our content. Then we have Marc-Andre Barriault versus Chidi Njokuani. Marc-Andre Barriault is 20-7 overall, 2-2-1 in his last five. Chidi Njokuani is 13-4 overall, 3-2 in his last five, coming off of a solid Contender Series win. Marc-Andre is a pretty well-rounded fighter with solid kickboxing and takedowns. If you decide to brawl with him, he will happily get sucked into a brawl. Just watch his fight against the Zaitar. His jiu-jitsu is solid, but his takedowns can use some work. Marc-Andre is typically looking to pressure forward and wear you down on your feet and beat you up from there, but he can mix it up if he needs to because I mentioned he's very well-rounded. Chidi Njokuani is a very good striker with speed, power, and solid distance control. He's not a high-volume guy, but he sticks and moves really well. His feet are never in the same place for a long period of time, and people have a really hard time getting to him. If you are able to get inside his reach and work your way to his legs, you can have success with takedowns, with jiu-jitsu. And I would list this fight as a sort of striker versus striker because I do consider Barriault as a striker, even though he can grapple. And grappling is actually his path here. Because if he chases Chidi with strikes, I think Chidi lights him up. I think that elusive stick and move, I think he absolutely, if you come charging at Chidi Njokuani, throwing strikes and running forward, I think it's just blast, move, and he just absolutely lights you up rushing in. And we've all seen when you're rushing in, you are very susceptible to catch a solid one on the chin, and your own forward pressure will not do you any favors. So the path to victory here for Marc-Andre, I think, is the grappling and the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu because I think there's a massive gap between the two of them on the ground. And I have to assume that Marc-Andre Barriault is smart enough and prepared enough to have a grappling game plan. There's a very clear path to victory for Marc-Andre Barriault. And I think I may throw a money line bet on him because of that. I'll look a little closer. I think I'm going to money line Marc-Andre here. Again, I just have to trust that he's going to grapple. If they strike, I don't think it's an absolute, he's 100% going to lose if they strike. I just think if he starts chasing Chidi, it's going to be a problem for him. It's going to be a long night. And I don't know why you would do that when there's an alternative path that's very clear. So Marc-Andre's the pick. Hopefully he wrestles, even though he's not primarily a wrestler, because there's a solid path to victory for him there.